Good day.
Good day.
Sorry?
Good day.
Ah. Hello.
Did you say it? Did Charlie say it?
Yes.
Oh.
We all said it. What do
Okay.
you mean?
Lol. Good day. Welcome back to another Good Day podcast. So
God.
we're joined by the usual Charlie,
Hello.
of course, because he is host with me. But we've got a special man to our left. It is Connor. Connor is our guest this week. We'll probably have guests most week, to be fair. However, Connor, actually, I'll do you a little introduction, then you do yourself a little introduction. I know Connor through my brother. In fact, he is my brother's boyfriend, which makes him a homosexual.
That was one of my fun facts, by the way. So
I robbed
getting
him.
two now.
I robbed him. Okay, take it away, Ernie. Unless Charlie wants to add anything about Connor as well.
He's very tall.
I'm average height. Charlie's just very short.
And we move. So 3 things I think you've prepared. We gave you a lot of time to prepare, didn't we? That people wouldn't guess about yourself, or just 3 things that are quite interesting you find about yourself. Starting with nombre uno.
As Max has already mentioned, homosexual over here.
He is a homosexual.
Homosexuals in the middle.
Inclusive.
Are you proud? LGBTQ?
Yeah.
As in have you
sure.
have you been to a gay pride or
No.
anything? No.
I'm going to a gay pride in the
Oh,
few
yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
I do want to go. I just find myself not booking a ticket.
Should come with me.
What actually does it
Yeah.
entail? Do you just march down a road or something?
But me?
No, well, not
no.
you specifically. I mean the whole.
Oh, I don't know.
event.
It's like a massive parade, and then I think there's like a concert.
And there's like
going
loads
on.
of like big like festival tents there with like DJs.
Yeah. It's like quite a big event now.
Just
Just
that'd
like-
be right up your alley, wouldn't it?
I know. I don't know why I don't go, but I just haven't.
Strange.
We've said for the past 3 years we're gonna go, me and all, but
But you just haven't done it yet. You haven't pulled the trigger. Number 2, second one.
I personally consider myself a great cook and think that my homemade pasta sauce is restaurant quality.
Aren't you Jamie Oliver's cousin? That's what
Something like that, yeah.
word on the street is.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. So you just made a very big claim there. I think I heard. You said what your pasta sauce is
Oh, restaurant quality for sure.
restaurant quality.
I haven't tried it.
Oh, it's great. Trust me.
It
You
is.
told
I've
me how
tried
to
it.
make it, and I made something similar.
The trick is wine.
Oh, I didn't put wine in mine.
Chicken's not.
The trick is wine.
So you make pasta sauces. Oh yeah, you've made me pasta sauce.
Have I? No, I
I've
haven't made pasta
tasted.
sauce.
I've tasted both of yours, and I
I'm
can't
sorry.
say.
Well,
Connor's
yeah,
good at it,
like
isn't it?
I was
Oh, no,
working with
that-
a limited budget and limited ingredients and limited like utensils as well. So
Was this in Milan?
yes, it
Yeah.
was.
Excuses.
It was shit.
excuses.
It was
excuses.
shit.
Fair.
Cold as well.
Even though I'm the winner of this, I would like to point out that's not the pasta sauce I'm on about.
What? Which one are you on about then? The
Not
one.
like my homemade pasta sauce. Like that's like.
What's
a
the one you
pasta
did for me?
dish.
Was it the chunky pasta? That was the one you did for me, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a shape of pasta.
The
that.
sauce, Max.
I'm on about the sauce
that you put the
that I
pasta
put
in.
with typically tagliatelle.
Which is tagliatelle, the swirly one.
No,
yeah,
it's the
well, it is, but it's a long, but like
it's the
flat one.
thick, long. It's
Like
like
spaghetti but
wide,
squash.
Oh
thin,
yes,
long.
yes. The proper Italiano.
What's your favourite pasta
the-
shape?
what pasta shape?
Mm.
Is rigatoni a shape?
That's the thick one I cooked for you.
Yeah, I like that one.
Goated.
I
It
quite
is
like penne.
very goated indeed.
You are.
Quite like penne. Is that what it is? Penne.
Is that the Chubik ones?
Cubic
Yeah,
ones?
I,
Yeah.
just, I don't know. I just feel like you don't get any sauce in your tube like you do with rig. That's why I like the thicker tubes.
Yeah, true. I don't think I've tried rigatoni.
Oh, it's great. You just get so much sauce. Same like, spaghetti is a weak pasta choice.
Yeah, rigatoni is
You get
quite
nothing-
sexual.
You get
actually.
nothing.
Just
on
gets
your
everywhere as well.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes, tis indeed.
Shit.
Okay, so first one is homosexuality. Second one was you think you've got restaurant
Goated sauce.
goated sauce. And a third one, please.
I've completely forgot. What
Completely
I was gonna say.
forgot. Was it, which will lead us on to the next one, a good segue, was the next question I was going to ask is, have you ever been in a fight? Was that the third one you was going to talk about? Like you got jumped?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
It was.
You got jumped.
He got jumped.
I got jumps.
At what age?
Years ago.
At what age?
Shit.
Like, yeah, 8. How old are you when you're 8? Like 13,
Yeah.
14.
about
I
that.
can't do maths, and neither can Charlie.
I think it's
I
around
thought
13.
you'd know. The kids, so.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
low, low blow.
Set the scene for us, because this story I quite like. You know,
You quite like.
no, not in that way. No,
That's
no,
not take.
don't paint me out like that. Is that are those flashing, by the way?
No.
Have I just got an epileptic fit on me?
That's not what
No.
I is, but sure.
Okay, sure. No, I quite like setting the scene, the story, and whatnot. So let's start off with where you was living, because I think that's a key
It's
information.
definitely a key. It ends.
Okay, I was living on just the outskirts of Dudley,
Nice.
in near Birmingham, nearish to Birmingham.
Yes,
Little bit rough.
little bit.
Some would call it that, yeah.
Yeah, someone call it
I
that.
don't particularly think I lived in a rough area of Dudley, but
But soon found out otherwise.
down the road.
Down the road. So what was you doing that night, or can you not remember?
Oh no, middle of the day.
was middle of the day?
Me and one of my friends had been to like a dessert shop that had just opened like in Dudley Town. Probably like midday, 1 o'clock. Got the bus, because I said very young then. Got the bus down to like the park. Our friends were playing football and everything. And yeah, like middle of the day, literally probably about like 2, 3 in the afternoon that actually happened.
Broad daylight. I never knew that was in broad daylight.
Yeah.
What? No one come to help or say stop that?
Well, see, this is the thing. So the girls that were there came and met me at the very top of the park, because it was quite a big park.
Yeah.
And as we were walking down, we saw these lads having a fight with like the lad friends that were there.
As you do.
As you do. So we went down, they kind of like, the situation diffused. I don't know why, because there was like me and like 4 girls, like not exactly the cavalry,
Yeah.
but they dispersed. Me, 2 of my friends started like walking with these lads.
Yeah.
Don't ask us how we got there. And they were just saying like, you know, like it's not a problem against you lot, like it's this one lad, like that I didn't know too well, so I couldn't really give my input.
Yeah.
Saying they had like beef with him. And I was like, okay, sound. And I was a bit like, I felt a bit dodgy, so I was saying to my friend, like, let's go like a different way. Like, let's
bounce.
disperse now. Like, we don't need to become friends with them. And then that didn't happen. So we kept on walking. We ended up turning into like this alleyway where like the other 3 that were there
Rookie mistake.
all
Whatever.
just come out.
Whatever. How many was that on
There
you?
was 5 in total.
What? 5 lads just jumped
Yeah,
in? You?
just on me
How
as well.
many were just on you?
Yeah, well, some would say
Not on the girls. as well.
self-inflicted.
Oh, what did you do?
One of them came up to me again very long ago. Like I had like a brand new iPhone at the time,
Yeah.
and I looked gay as fuck probably, because I was wearing like really skinny jeans, like a fabric gilet.
Nice.
It wasn't it. I know I had a bent haircut. Like it was just awful. And one of them was like asking for my phone, and I was like, "No, I'm not gonna give it you." Tried to punch me, dodged it, punched him in the face.
Floyd.
Next thing I know, I am being like pinned down, and someone is like stomping on my face.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
And then
shit.
they like held me down, made me like put my passwords in and everything, tell them my passwords, cleared my phone, kicked me in the face one more time.
Didn't you
ran
have to
off.
go to hospital, or did I just imagine that?
No.
But it was really bad though, wasn't it? Like your
I
face.
came out quite unscathed, like, because I feel like, because where they were stamping on my face, like, it was like my mouth and my jaw. So like, luckily all my teeth were okay.
Yeah, I don't know how
My
your
no-
teeth
like,
were
I had a bit
okay.
of a nosebleed, and like
A bit.
I had quite a bit. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was.
I get nosebleeds anyway.
I was
but-
just saying.
I get nosebleeds when I wash my face, but and like my mouth was like gushing blood. But like other than that, like I was quite okay. To be fair, like came out of it unscarred, more scarred than anything.
Yeah,
It's like the start of like a villain story, that isn't it?
that is. Yeah.
This time,
He's in his villain arc right now.
shit.
Oh, okay. So don't get on the wrong side of Connor.
Well, we knew
Hicks.
that already, so
Yeah, to be fair, we do know that.
you are quite scary at times.
You
No,
are. Yeah, no,
you
you're
are.
I've been
very.
really nice to you recently.
You
haven't
have,
told your
yeah.
sister.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I thought someone took over your phone the other day because you were being really nice to me, and you're never nice to me.
I
as
just
well.
told him I had his back.
Yeah,
got your back,
that
brother,
is
and he
nice
was
from,
like,
from
yeah,
Connor. That's
we'll see.
nice. Yeah, he was like, I've got your back. I was like, do I? Do you have my back? He was like, yeah. And I said, on a good day. He went, every day is a good day. I was like, this is
No,
not Connor.
no, that's
what
not
the
you.
fuck? That's not Connor. So that's a lovely story. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that.
No
Brilliant.
worries.
The thought of that angers me to my core. You know, wish I could have been there, helped you
Does
out.
it? Fuck. To be fair, you want that punching bag, you might have actually been able to.
No,
do
I would have
something.
run away first.
On a
thing, I
side
would've
note,
run away.
some of those people are now in prison.
Oh, not surprised.
Three of them for separate murders. So
Oh.
Separate murders.
I
We've just
ma-
got to be thankful.
I
How
made
many
a
murders
good
happened in
choice.
Dudley? What's going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Have you ever had a fight? I don't think I've ever asked you that actually.
Don't think so. No.
Never had a fight. Not even
No,
like
no.
a
Not
little
even like a
scrap
little
in school.
in school.
There was that one guy.
In school in Hagley.
He did.
He went to Baxter?
Private.
Oh, all right.
The gated community.
Well,
wasn't it?
there's one kid in school. He was just a bit of a twat. He punched me. I punched him back. That was about it. And then
You're
all
gonna
of
do a
you
name
lot-
drop or?
Jamie Bishop. Nah, he's
Don't ask me
he's all right.
You got any
And then
words for
in
him today
Bewley,
or
like
not?
last year, just got punched for no reason. Actually, I
Oh,
think they
yeah.
thought it was Liam. Yeah, I thought I told you.
You told me about that.
Outside, opposite Spoons. We were in Archers at the time, and I think this guy was like flirting with Liam as a joke. I was like, "Nah, it's my boyfriend. What are you doing?" He started having a go at me, and obviously I worked in Archers at the time, so I got really cocky. I was like, "You're not gonna do shit." And then yeah, I said, "You're not gonna do shit because I work in." He was like, "Okay, sorry." And then he headbutted Liam. Walked down the street, and then he followed us up the street, and then I think he thought I was Liam. He said I'd gone really pale,
Yeah.
and I just went, "Yeah, I'm white." And then he just clocked me one around the jaw, dropped my drink, so I was pissed off about that. Went into A&E, pissed with Liam.
You went
Didn't
into
get
A&E
home.
off one punch.
Well, they like caught my lip. He was wearing a ring or something.
I only went to my nan's house.
I was gonna say.
know, all right.
He got jumped in an alleyway by 5 guys, and he went to his nan's house.
Not my fault. He was wearing a ring, and it like caught my lip and like split my lip open.
That's fair enough.
Jewels.
If he split your lip.
That's
Yeah.
why Max has to take his rings off when he goes Nubu.
Oh no, they actually do. They do that.
Facts.
No. And the one time I was actually there. Bear in mind, I was drunk before I was getting into it, and the middle one wasn't coming off at all. And I was just outside a newbie for like 3 minutes trying to get my ring off. I was like, "Any fairy liquid, lads? Do you want to help me out?" Or
Butter.
huh? With butter, yeah, anything, literally. The stupid thing is though, they give you the rings back, so they tell you to take them off, put them in a bag or a pocket. So what's stopping me from just going inside, putting them back on, and just hitting someone? If that's the whole reason they took it off me.
I mean, you shouldn't be a newbie full stop, but
That is true, actually. So you've sort of had fights, sort of. You've mostly been, you've mostly been hit, yeah.
mostly just been hit. I've thrown one punch in my life.
Friend one punch,
Yeah.
nice. I proudly have never been in a fight, never will either.
Surprised me actually with your past life. So
My past life, yeah. He thinks I was a full-on chav.
you look like one.
I looked like one. I wasn't. One,
Look
though.
or looked.
No, looked.
Looked.
It's not a chap now.
Yeah, no. I definitely
Have you got some
wasn't.
old pictures of him?
I have, yeah. I'm not picturing a chav.
You're not.
When I had the short
mates
trim
as
and
well,
wear
though.
like 6 silk and shit like that.
Yeah,
See, I wouldn't say that was chavvy though. Like,
that was
Yeah, but-
sort of like fashionable.
is that
back
what the
then,
chavs
Yeah.
and these end used to wear?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
But like, also your mates as well. I've met them.
they might be watching this.
Oh,
so-
I couldn't care less.
Okay.
Don't care.
But no, never been in a fight.
Protective new best friend over here.
Yes, he is very protective.
He's mine.
I love it. He's like my little chihuahua,
Fuck off.
Jack Russell.
So,
Yeah, never been in a fight. Probably closest I've got to a fight was on with Steve on the weekend.
Who's Steve?
Big Steve.
Big Steve was playing pub golf, and he was telling me he's very stubborn,
He was getting really pissed
and
off
I'm
at you.
very competitive. So last 4 holes, I was getting in his head and winding him up to the point where I think he was.
He was
I'm
very
on his
annoyed.
hit list now, apparently,
I think so.
or
Yeah.
some type
Welcome.
of list. But yeah,
But yeah, and then he got the last laugh because she got thrown out the club. So
yeah, he did. Even though I won pub golf, he won.
But at what cost?
What is it?
At
I
what
won
cost?
the battle. He won the war.
yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever the saying is, yeah.
I mean, you got kicked out of the Lion, so
it's really not a brag.
the
is it?
winner
But
is.
it's, but, well, none of us were winner because we were all in there. So
I was gonna say we all have bad days anyway, so let's not judge, please. What is Rizz? What's Rizz?
that
fuck was
reason
that
just
noise?
almost came out your throat.
All the ladies
why are you
out
asking us,
there.
Max? Do you need any help? What's
I
going
do,
on?
yeah.
What is
Clearly.
this?
What do you mean?
Well, no,
Rizz,
this is what we need to
The
find out.
art of chatting up.
Chatting up the
I thought
person you
it
go
was because
for.
I hear it in that context, but I always just think Rizla.
Think of what?
Rizla?
I thought you said Islam then. I was like, what? How can Rizz be related to Islam?
You never know.
Anyone can have chat.
Yeah,
Anyone could have. See, I always
Muslims.
related Rizz to just confidence.
yeah.
It sort of is. Though,
It's like
isn't
a
it?
mix of things, isn't
I
it?
don't know. I think like Rizz in that sense, like, it would be good chat.
Yeah. She can be confident, but just like talk
Yeah.
shit to them. That's not.
Yeah, like if you're confident and get no girls because you are just talking shit all the time, then that ain't Rizz, that ain't games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, games sort of same as Rizz, isn't it?
Yeah.
You two have probably got shit Rizz now, if you don't mind me saying, because you've been in a relationship for a while. Not saying that I've got good Rizz, but like, if you were trying to,
Chatting shit.
huh?
He's chatting shit.
Yeah, I'm chatting shit now.
Oh, well, apparently I had shit Rizz anyway. So
What beforehand?
yeah, apparently.
Can we confirm? Did he have shit Rizz coming to you?
I think I've heard stories about this.
Oh,
shit.
No,
yeah.
I've told
Can
you,
you
and
carry
you.
over the next
I've told
game?
you, and you said it wasn't even.
Oh, was it you that's told me? What go to retail? 'Cause I forgot.
Well,
Retail-
it was a picture.
Wasn't it on
Bumble.
Bumble?
The worst
Shout
one of
out
all
to
as well.
Bumble.
How the fuck that happened, I don't know.
I can't imagine you on Bumble.
You're
I
on
like how
fucking
she
everything under the
liked you
sun,
first,
so.
though.
Well, exactly. What can I
Yeah,
say?
true.
Kind of cute.
That is kinda
But yeah, it was a picture of me in Dublin. I was at like a silent disco. Must have been about 15, 16 pints deep by then, do you reckon? Probably like that.
Charlie's girlfriend's here as well. by
But
the
yeah,
way.
anyway, it was a picture of me like pissed dancing at silent disco about 2 or 3 months prior to when she liked me on Bumble. And she was like, "What song were you listening to?"
Yeah.
How the fuck am I supposed to know? I couldn't tell you the next day what song it was.
I mean, yeah, to be fair.
Do better.
Do better.
No, you had the opportunity to say something funny.
Yeah.
That's a shit opening line.
See,
though.
with someone with Rizz would have said something funny.
No, you know what I'm going to say something out.
Go on.
I'm a very literal person. Like, I would rather answer that question or be like,
Closer. Sorry.
I would rather answer that question or be like, I don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah. So
Like,
you
I
think-
would not be like, oh, I'm going to be say something really smart here. Or what can you even say that's smart?
wouldn't you? No, I'd be there.
Mysterious
I'd
girl.
be there researching. I'd be there for 20 minutes researching.
You're a overthinker, so.
Yeah, I am an overthinker,
Yeah,
but I'm still
I don't
trying
know what I
to
put. I
get
think I just
something
put
in
like, I don't know, but it must have been class because I was whipping out my sick dance moves or something shit like that.
there. Did you whip out the
Awful.
early
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Of course.
And you fell for that.
I'm mocking that last
Message
night,
number
actually.
2.
I'm mocking it last night. Millie and fucking Kylo, or everyone was just mocking my dance moves on the
What,
night
just
out.
that?
But it's not just that. I've unlocked other ones
Let's get
now.
a video of Charlie doing his dance here, please. Thank you, Samuel.
No need for that.
DJ Samuel. I love that
Can we
dance
get the
move.
one that's on Millie's TikTok? Have you lot?
Oh, yeah. Get that one on
Me?
Millie's
Which
TikTok.
one?
The one of you lot?
Well,
No.
that's the dance. Yeah.
Is that the one around
I've
about?
unlocked
Yeah,
more
okay,
now.
sorry. We've gone a bit off topic. I
Yeah.
started
What about
chatting shit.
Rizz?
What about Rizz? What is Rizz then? So we're defining it. So we're just saying basically game, chat, trying
It's
to...
confidence
Good.
mixed with good chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Nice. We've all agreed
Precise. me
that we have
Oxford.
no Rizz. Okay.
Is it Collins? Is that what they're called?
You are?
Webster's Dictionary. Just call me Webster.
Shush.
Okay.
Some hot topics. I think you added this one, Charles.
Did I?
Mr. Charles. Mark Zuckerberg Jiu-Jitsu. Have you
Oh.
seen him do it?
Yes. Have you not seen
No.
it? He won
Mark's-
his first jiu-jitsu competition.
The alien. Oh, he is an alien,
He's an
isn't he?
alien. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Freak of nature.
And if I ever
He's
see...
richer than you.
Oh yeah, I know, but
Well,
he's still fucking
of
weird.
course he is, but if I ever see that man as well, I tell you what,
After yesterday.
after yesterday, yeah, well, still today, it's a continuous problem.
Brilliant.
Facebook can die for like that's how I feel
I
about
mean,
Mark.
If
all
it died,
three of us
all
would be
three
out
of
of
us
a
would be
job.
so
What would
I'd
any
rather
of
it
us be
didn't.
doing?
I don't care at this rate.
I'd have to go back to making cocktails. You'd be
You
trying to
be
make
on the
cocktails at
bar.
Archers but failing.
you be dancing
You,
probably.
Yeah.
you've never had another job?
No,
No.
I haven't. So I would probably just end up somewhere in a ditch, probably. But
Please.
please, see, 1 minute you love me, and then the 1 minute you say stuff
He's
like that.
mine, please die.
Mm.
So you haven't seen it, Con? Mark
No.
Zuckerberg doing a bit of jiu-jitsu.
Mark what?
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg.
It was
What's
Zuckerberg.
his name?
Zuckerberg.
Was
Spelling
I
error.
just saying Zucken?
Yeah.
Uh,
Is
Zucker-
that spelling error on my end. Or?
Fine, Zuckerberg. Do you reckon you'd be able to take him? I reckon you
I mean,
could.
no, if he's won a jiu-jitsu competition now.
No, but the thing is,
Nah,
I
it's
can imagine
fake.
him being a bit like Terminator though.
What?
It's like, you know, he's like a robot. He's not human.
Oh, see,
I can imagine him going like fucking like full on like
You reckon?
just,
He's got some triceps on him now, hasn't
I
he?
was going to say, like, the guy out of Big Bang Theory.
which guy?
I don't watch Big Bang Theory.
The main one.
You're
What,
a bit dork,
Sheldon?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look a bit like him.
You're dorky. as
Very
gives
well.
him
similar as well.
vibes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well done, Mark. Good
Yeah,
job.
well done,
done.
Mark. Except from sort your platform out. All right, two
It's
factor.
your fault.
No, it's not. It's two fact. I don't care. Sort your platform out, lad.
It's his fault.
Yeah. So shout out to Mark, and not really a hot topic, really. I don't care. Salvia Drug. Drugs. Now we're on to hot topics.
What's a salvia drug?
He's
You-
perked
oh,
up.
I'll let Charles explain this to you and see if you would like this.
Right, I don't know much about it. It came up on TikTok the other day. I believe it's like some kind of strain of marijuana or something similar.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just makes you fucking trip out.
So it's a hallucinogenic.
Yeah, like proper. Because there was
Is that hallucinogenic marijuana?
there was this one guy who went on a podcast. I think he's a comedian. I think, and
Did you just say went on my podcast?
he went on a podcast
Oh, I was
and
gonna say.
he took it on
Don't
there.
remember him.
And he was out cold.
Very good.
Carry on, sorry.
He was out cold for like 10 minutes. And apparently, while he was out cold for like 10 minutes, he lived like a separate life, like a full-on life, like friends, family. But he lived underwater for about 3 to 6 months, he said. And when he woke up, he was struggling to like breathe air because he was so used to breathing water. And he was like really freaking out.
Didn't he get really aggressive with people around him as well? 'Cause
yeah.
He just went from one universe to another. And then I think someone made a good point and said, like, then when you come back... You're right.
This makes absolutely no fucking sense.
So this guy's took a drug, yeah, and it lasts 5-10 minutes. But in it,
I'm going to argue, is this man that's taking hallucinogenic drugs a credible source?
Well, I
He
think
was,
there's multiple
live on a
people who've
podcast,
done
and
it.
I think those. I saw another
He
one.
went on a podcast.
Joe Rogan,
Wait
though,
till
I
I
think
start
it
saying
was.
It's on Joe Rogan, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I trust
I
Joe.
saw another guy, and apparently when he did it, it was like his vision was split in 4, and he was moving around, but only the top right one was moving. The others were staying the same. So it's like really fucking weird. I think people should have like different reactions to
Yeah.
it, but either way, it's a strange thing.
I'd hate to have that reaction, though. Can you imagine
I'll be freaking out.
living a 3 to 6 month life in a
Yeah.
different universe, and then you come back?
I'd feel sad because it's just like what a waste of time.
No, because it's not though. It's
No,
only
but I mean-
5-10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd just be like, what, fucking done all that and for what?
For what? Made a family.
Nothing
in
out
6
of it.
months. Nothing happened.
Quick pregnancy. Very quick pregnancy.
Yes. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm
Achoo.
not. No, I'm not. Yeah. Would you, based off that, then?
No.
You wouldn't take that. Let's say you had this exact same reaction. You get to live in a different universe for 3 to 6 months. You know, do what you want. Or
Well, no, because the outcome at the end of it doesn't sound very good, does it?
no,
No, he's
I-
fine
I'm
now.
going to come back bare aggressive and depressed, because what if, like...
It's all right.
Sorry,
now.
Ollie, but what if my universe family was better? I'm joking.
Shit.
It
So
wouldn't
you're
be.
saying it's quite
The pot fish,
possible
though.
and easy for it to be better without
No,
Ollie.
don't start shit stirring.
Wow. Ollie, you heard it here first. I didn't say anything. I would not do it probably.
No, I don't think I would either. Not worth it.
No.
While we're on the topic of drugs, have you heard about that other drug that's going around up north? That monkey dust?
No.
I feel like that's been around for ages, yeah.
Oh, see, I've only seen it recently.
tell.
No, but I feel like I heard of it years ago, and I think it's just resurfaced. But it was on the
Oh,
news the
maybe.
other day. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it's been
about.
breaking news.
Go
I'll
on.
tell you.
Here we go.
Basically, it's this drug that I believe people are sniffing. I think.
I like how you looked at
Oh, I
Charlie
don't know.
for that information.
I think. Well, no, because you said you've seen it. So
I've seen
I
it,
think
yeah.
they're sniffing it.
Okay.
And apparently, it turns them into like just a bit brain dead, just a bit like zombies. But then you also get like mad superhuman strength. Apparently, like people have been like resisting arrest and been able to like fight off like 3 or 4 police officers.
The new
Fucking
Steds,
hell.
is it? Have you seen
it's
that
the
video of that man who's massive and he gets tasered and he goes, rips him out, says, "Is that it?"
It's like the next Rock film,
What's Rock?
The Rock.
Oh, The Rock. Yeah, yeah.
That was weak.
Sedimentary.
You was gonna say something. Sorry.
Was I?
Yeah, I looked like I was talking over you. I think.
No, I wasn't
Oh,
really going to say anything.
Okay. Monkey dust. It's called.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
I think it's in like the north, Liverpool, but it might be Newcastle. I'm not quite sure.
Nice. Nice. A lot of new
Joking.
drugs going around. As always.
Don't forget about the classics.
Yeah, don't forget about the classics. They're always there. Okay. Salvia drug. Is that what it's called, by the way? Salvia. I haven't
assume
just
so.
messed that up. Yeah.
I mean, sorry, back
Go
on
on.
this topic. If it's like a new strain of marijuana, wouldn't it be?
I don't know if it is marijuana, but it's similar.
It's just a hallucinogenic, I think.
Oh,
Isn't
but
it?
you, and
But
you
you
just smoke it.
it, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
It
so
look,
it-
the
so
actual
it's-
leaf looks like marijuana. Though, I think
So
that's
it's
what I
like
said it.
smoking most. Because like you can smoke other hallucinogenics as well.
Can you?
You can what?
You can smoke other hallucinogenic drugs.
Can you smoke shrooms?
You could probably find a way to smoke shrooms, but that's not the way you're meant to take them.
They're dodgy, though.
Can you get cancelled for talking about
Yeah,
drugs on a
dangerous.
podcast?
No, we can talk about
This
it.
isn't Facebook ads. There's no bloody policies, is there?
I don't know.
on.
If you ever want to
What-
find me.
One of my favourite parts of the show is the Would You Rathers, because it reminds me of my childhood. You know, when you just come out with some outrageous Would You Rather.
No.
Okay,
but
I've lost
okay.
everyone there.
You
But
were
anyway,
weirdo, man, when you were little.
anyway,
Because
this
he's a chav. Would you rather chef somebody up or rob a drug dealer? That was Max's Would You Rather.
what is going on?
Sorry, carry on.
What
Go
was that? Would you rather? Sorry,
No, come on.
Would you rather chef someone up?
chef someone up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or rob a drug dealer? It's like stab a
Probably
random
more profit-
civilian or rob a known drug dealer.
Yeah, I'll be like Batman if I did the last one. So yeah, I'll do.
Yeah, but you also have like a higher risk of being stabbed or like attacked by a gang.
Oh, I thought this was just like a one night stand type thing. Like,
Well,
didn't
no,
realise
but
there'd be
if
consequences
you
after.
oh no, like there'll be consequences to both.
Oh, okay.
You need to just avoid those consequences.
Yeah, I'll still rob him. It seems more profitable in my head, you know, to rob.
So now I
that
feel
guy.
like you're gonna have a stabbing a random person a bit better.
Well, you know, I take the
I'm so lost. I don't know what's going on.
Would you rather stab a random person
Hmm.
or rob a drug dealer?
Rob a drug dealer, I suppose.
See,
So no, man, I feel like the bigger consequences for that.
you also get the drugs, and then you can go into the drug dealing game as well. Make money, profit. See, gotta be switched on up there. So this one's quite personal for me. Would you rather?
Person.
I don't know why I've said that because this is why I don't have Rizz. Would you rather always have BO and not know it? I'll give
Just
context.
outed yourself now.
No, I'll give
It
you context.
fucking stinks.
This is why me and Charlie sat on this side of the sofa.
No. Girls, if you see me on a night out, don't be afraid. I don't smell BO. I'll give a bit of context after.
You need a sponsor from Lynx.
Huh? Sponsored by Links.
Links Africa.
Please do
Get
sponsor
the
us,
gift
Links.
set.
Anyway, would you rather always have BO and not know it, or always smell BO on everyone else?
Smell beyond everyone else.
Really?
No, I'd rather have BO because BO fucking stinks.
Yeah.
I never get it.
No,
I don't think I've ever smelled a BO.
It does,
It's
but
really weird.
I think you could get used to the smell
You
of it
would
if
get
you
used to
had
it,
smell
I
it all the
suppose.
time.
You
But
don't know
knowing
fucking
that you
no
stunk,
ammo.
you wouldn't want to go out in public, would you? You'd be terrified.
No, but you don't know it.
You don't know it. But everyone would be
Would
like,
know
you
it.
walk past them.
Yeah,
Anyone, they'd be like,
you know, all your
"Fucking hell."
friends, like you'd feel a vibe, like nah.
How could you form a relationship?
Yeah,
They'd have to have a
couldn't.
peg on their nose the whole
They'd
time.
They'd have to have no
Absolutely
sense of
BO as
smell,
well.
Lee.
Yeah. That would be you. That would be
That's niche.
a match made in heaven, though, wouldn't
But
it?
they love COVID.
Yeah.
You got a huge sense of smell, don't you?
Yeah.
Uh,
So they just, if you absolutely reeked of BO, you'd have to go after people with long COVID or whatever. I know that's not really to do with
No, it's
smell.
not.
But anyway,
No, but
shush,
anyway.
Max. So you said you would rather smell of BO?
No.
no, I'd rather smell
said
the
that,
BO.
but
Oh, you'd rather smell
I'll
it, and
change
you'd
mine,
rather
actually.
smell a BO.
No, I'll change it to that. Actually.
You'll change it.
Yeah, because you made a good point there. You would get used to it, wouldn't you?
I just think you get used to it in the air. Like give it like
Yeah.
a week, and you'd be used to everyone stinking.
It's
And I feel
sad
like you
life,
can
though.
avoid other people. Like he doesn't, but say Ollie stunk. I could, get used to it and like deal with that, but then we could avoid other people. But if I stunk and I didn't know, and I'll be going out into the world like that, do you know what I mean? I feel like you can control it more if it's you in the position that knows about the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
I see what you mean, but I just don't fancy smelling BO, to be honest.
Yeah, as a person that stinks, you would say that.
Wow.
I don't think
wow. I don't think so. The
You
reason
sweat a lot.
I sweat a
Yeah,
lot,
you
yeah,
are sweaty.
but I don't actually smell. But the reason I said it is because you can back me up. When I'm on a night out, because I sweat so much,
You do panic.
I start panicking. I'm like, oh my god.
Does he do it to you? Especially when he's wearing like an overshare, he'll be like,
Yeah.
do I smell? And I
No.
actually fucking smell him. Like, how weird is that?
It's really weird.
It's
Everyone's
when you-
looking at me like, what the fuck?
Like,
Got
this
my
is what I
nose
mean
in
when I
his
say,
pit. Like,
I've got your back, but like, I don't ever
There's
question it again because I've smelt
limitations
your
to it,
armpit.
though.
It's when you go into smelly places like clubs, and every fucker in there stinks of BO, and then you're like, well, not
Is
every
it me?
fucker.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But there's like two
You
or
know?
three people, and you could probably spot them a mile away. But I'm still thinking,
They're the ones not making eye contact with the dodgy bloke in the toilets that only have to shave in the lollipops.
That was too specific, but I loved every second of it. Thank you for sharing.
I hate those guys in the toilets.
I got
So
scammed by one of them
annoying.
ones.
He did. He got
Did
scammed. Do
Why?
tell.
I was out for my birthday, hammered, of course.
Of course, as always. With Rizz.
20th birthday, I believe.
Nice.
And we were in Birmingham.
Mm.
And we were in a place called Bougie Bar. and it like just opened. I think it was like based on like that, that bougie club that was up in Manchester, where you could have like bottomless brunch and everything. It was based on that. We were having some cocktails and I got really drunk. I went to the toilet and I had some aftershave off the bloke because I don't stink. And I was like, I've got no cash, and he gave me a card with like his bank details on.
Yeah.
I was struggling. And he was like, I'll do it. Sent himself 20 quid. 20
To be
fucking
fair,
quid.
he could have done a lot more, couldn't he?
Well, yeah, but I feel like 20 quid's enough that like I wasn't gonna go and find it.
Yeah.
If he sent himself £200, I would have gone back the next night for him. Do you know what I mean? Like
For him.
for him.
You would have jumped him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't the one, or was that Ollie I'm thinking of? One of them tried to frame you and said,
yeah.
I'm going to tell the bouncers that you've just sniffed
Yeah,
coke
so-
or something.
As a homosexual, I sometimes feel really awkward, especially in like clubs when lads are drunk and they're all just like peeing with their cocks out, looking at each other, talking to each other. I always feel really awkward in that situation.
Yeah.
So I like to go to a cubicle. And so I went to the cubicle like 3 times in this place in Worcester. And not the bouncer, the guy in the toilet was like, I know you're doing drugs now. I was like, I'm not. And he was like, well, I'm going to tell the bouncers that you are if you don't give me a 10 or a 5, I think.
Crazy.
I can't remember what he said because it was like a long time ago. But I was like, I'm
think
being
too
robbed
much,
for
man.
what?
I would not think
But
about
like, I
that.
didn't
Yeah.
want to get kicked out. Do you get what I mean? Because I was there with like 15 of my friends, like we had a
Yeah.
table. So I was like, I'm not going to get kicked out for it. So sure, here you go.
He probably wouldn't have, but when you're drunk as well, you think, and especially like you want to stay, you're like, oh fuck, it's just fun.
Yeah, and like for like 5-10 quid, like I wasn't
Yeah.
going to stand there arguing because if he actually did tell the bouncers, because I feel like they would believe him, and kick me out. So
Yeah. I don't know how we got from BO to that. Yeah, clubs are stinky, aren't they? So would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed for everything?
so by underdressed, I think you meant naked.
No. No.
We're gonna buy a good razor.
Oh, that's a good one actually. Would you rather be naked or have 4 layers on all the time?
Naked.
Naked, yeah.
Oh, I don't know that man. Like winter.
Yeah, but no,
when
you
it-
just move country when you're like Spain or something.
What, fly south for the winter?
Yeah, or just find
I
a
do, feel
random
like, as well, I
island.
do feel like in those countries it's more like acceptable to be naked.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the original one,
Yeah.
would you rather be underdressed all the time or overdressed?
Overdressed.
Yeah.
I hate being
Yeah.
underdressed for
Yeah.
anything.
I feel like I've gone through phases of being both. I used to really overdress for everything, and now I feel like I really underdress.
Yeah.
But for a night out, I just fucking.
It's
I really baggy
ironic
clothes,
you
man.
said that as well, by the way.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
stay
like,
out of
I'm
that.
not dressed like to the nines, but
hello.
I look nice.
Yeah,
And
sure.
like I'm here doing a podcast.
Fair, yeah, to be fair, podcasts aren't.
Like it's cash. I'm dressed
it-
cash.
It is a cash.
It's sunny. I'm in short.
Yes, I agree. Sorry, I take it back.
Didn't get the memo.
So we all agree we'd rather be overdressed.
Yeah.
Nice. I like when we agree. ChatGPT. Did that rhyme? We'll never know.
It
Cha-
doesn't.
No.
I don't think it did.
And we
it
would
didn't.
know because you can just watch it back.
Well, who cares?
Carry on.
ChatGPT. GPT. That's
Yeah.
hard to say, you know.
Mm.
I think we've mentioned it before, actually.
You have, yeah.
Is
Think.
this the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the flame to robots taking over?
What the fuck are you on about?
Is this the flint and steel? You know, the spark we're on about?
I just don't really get it. So if anyone wants to tell me what do
What
you
it
mean what
is.
it is, like what it does, I don't know what it does. Like,
You don't use it.
No.
I use it all the time. I've told you to use it so
no, I
many
know,
times.
but you know what? What does it do? Like what?
Give Connor a tutorial right
So
here,
it's
right now.
artificial intelligence.
There we go.
So I believe it's been coded to basically be able to like search the web and basically do what find out basically anything. Sort of like Siri, but it's on a website, sort of. But it is getting a little bit. It's funny shades actually. It came up on my phone earlier on BBC News. The creator of it was in Congress today, basically defending it, saying that it's not going to take over.
That's
But
what they are
there's
saying.
been-
Why
things that-
Congress on everyone's ass recently? Do your own job. Because they run the guy that owns TikTok's ass as well, as if like he was gonna like become the next biggest terrorist. You got bigger fish to fry. Sort your gun laws out.
They are, Joe. Yeah. So anyway,
Carry on.
yeah. I don't know what I was saying, but I really like it.
Yeah,
It's good.
But what does it do? That like so I could ask it and tell it to do anything.
pretty much. Well, it's in limitations,
Yeah.
obviously, but like,
Oh yeah, but it can. Because I've seen things about it about how like people like can use it in like school and like uni and everything to literally write like their dissertations and
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you know
Yeah.
But
what?
like it's actually that good. Because if so, I might
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
to uni because
No.
I've dropped out twice.
You have dropped out. You should have said that. 3 interesting things about you.
And you got 4 now.
dropped out twice.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Dropped out.
Same course.
Oh, you both did, didn't you? Dropped out twice.
Class.
What's the thing with that, man?
To be fair, you do get the first year free if you fail though, or
Yeah.
fail or drop out. So like, I felt like it was just going again because the first year was like all online because of COVID. Going again, I thought like, oh, I might like it, but in person, I didn't. But it was just like a free get.
Nice. Yeah. Well, can't complain, can you really? But shout out to you for not doing it 3 times.
Exactly.
Could have done it 3
Learn our
times.
lesson, yeah.
What? So you're gonna start trying ChatGPT now? Do you reckon?
I mean, probably still not. Like, what do I write? What would I use it for?
The way I describe it is, it's basically Google, the way you search in Google, but just more like optimized and to the point.
Yeah.
So if you when you search for something on Google, you get like 50. Well, you get tons of information, and not all of it is like what you're actually after. Whereas
But
ChatGPT is almost like pinpoints exactly
I feel
what
like
you're
I don't
after.
really Google that much stuff that I need to like deep knowledge about.
But you-
like
you can
kind of
also-
like surface level
level.
shit.
Yeah, but you can also use it for like work, like you said, what students are doing for
Yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah,
stuff
I mean,
like
I
that.
get
Get
that
it to do
benefit
stuff
of it.
for
They've
you.
started like catching
Spat
on to
there,
that
sorry.
now on the uni.
I did see something about like they might be going back to like written tests, and all I thought is if I had to sit there
Oh,
and write like my dissertation
horrible.
in a room for like 6 hours.
nah, fuck that. Horrible.
Exactly.
6-hour exam. We had that for art, didn't we? Like it's like a 10-hour exam.
10-hour exam.
Yeah,
exam
doing
for art,
art,
GCSE.
though, like
On some twat on my table with fucking chalk going for like 5 hours, do my fucking head in.
Shout out to him. Do another name drop, please.
Neil
you're
Hamill.
gonna get jumped by everyone. in
Know
school.
who you
Oh, he
are.
won't jump me, it's fine.
I don't know who that
He
is.
might let air out my tyres though.
My question was: is it the Spark? Is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Is it the Spark 2 robots and
No,
AI taking over?
It's
No.
not, no.
I think there's bigger red flags. with
Just unplug
robots.
it. Do you know what I mean? If it's like,
We've already spoke about this, haven't we?
It's not plugged.
If
If,
a
robots
Tes-
take over, it wouldn't be plugged in. There.
no, I know,
yes.
but I'll just shut it down then. Like,
But
it's
if a Tesla truck is coming at you 100 miles per hour, you can't. This is not.
just move out the way.
That was
What do you
arrogant.
mean?
That was
What
arrogant.
are they
that.
going to do? What are they going to do? They're coming towards you. Just move to your left.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Okay,
it won't turn.
It won't turn straight away into you, will it? So
Probably.
we've got a lot
By the
of.
time we get to the point of a Tesla truck wanting to kill you, I think it's going to be able to take a fucking left turn.
never know. But yeah, it starts to have emotions as well. Just so you know,
It is, Adam.
ChatGPT.
You told me.
Apparently,
You told me that's not possible the other week.
it's not possible, but somehow it is happening. But I think people are like, it sounds really weird, like coercing it into saying that and like putting it on Twitter.
Is it like
so
that MyAI shit on Snapchat?
Yeah,
where people are
that's
asking it like,
fucking annoying.
how old are
Dickhead,
you? And it's like saying like a random age.
you added it to the fucking group chat the other day.
It
Pissed
weren't me
off,
who
man.
started it. I'll just say that. But then I loved every second of it when
Can
he
you
was
kick it
there.
out of the group?
Huh? Because
I
you
think
can't
it's still
remove
there.
it. You have to
Snapchat
stop
thing, yeah.
speaking to him. But it's funny when you keep bringing him back.
Yeah, but it's just annoying because he
Yeah.
just pops up out of nowhere. It's like that one friend you don't want to invite. And it's
Yeah,
just
just
there.
he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He put something like, "Where are we going?" Well, we're going somewhere. You ain't coming, you pleb.
No,
You
fuck
little,
off.
you little AI grebo. Stay where you are on Snapchat.
That was harsh.
I don't like him. I really don't.
You messaged him all the time.
I have conversations with him now
You're
and
just
again
that lonely though,
when
aren't
I
you?
get lonely. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you don't believe this robots are
No,
taking over
I don't.
anytime soon? No.
Nah.
We're not going to be in flying cars. No. Soon, no.
Too much air traffic control.
Yeah, I
True.
couldn't be asked for that, man. After going in the plane with Cameron, I have to say that when you just want to go to Tesco. Fuck that.
What, getting up in the air just to go to Tesco?
I mean, I feel like it would be a lot easier than that, but like
It probably would be, but
like on
do you know
a
what I
flying
mean?
lesson.
just can't be asked, man.
Yeah.
The road's fine.
What is
Yeah,
it?
I think that like there's nothing wrong with it.
Fix the potholes and it will, you know,
Fix
it'd be sound.
potholes
But
and make the speed limit like a little bit faster.
Do you know what they need to fix? Priority number 1
What?
is them bloody country lanes, man.
What about them?
They're a nightmare, aren't they? They're like this wide. You got to fit 2 cars on it. Ludlow's are worse. That's where I took my test. There was, I'm not joking, only just enough room for me to go down there, and it wasn't even a one-way. And it's like, especially on your test route, you're fucked if someone comes the other way. But no, they need to sort that first because of potholes, and also they could do with making it a bit wider.
Yeah.
And there's
I've
like
got
dangly
overtaken
trees
on
and
one.
shit as well.
Yeah,
Got overtaken
I
on
agree
before.
with the trees, but like, first of all, who's paying to make?
Yeah, it's effort. Though,
Those,
isn't it?
like,
There's
full-on
not many
roads.
country lanes in England.
And then also that the land either side, like, it belongs to farmers, so they'd have to buy the land to do it, wouldn't they?
Do a farmer
he's
Sounds
impression.
like a lot of
Huh?
a lot of
Do a
hassle.
farmer impression,
Passing this one to Charlie.
please.
Because I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. I've got the words. But that's, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that song.
Nice. You'll
It's the only
go.
lyrics on it.
Can I say the same song?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna cringe. Please, just do it. Just do it.
I've
now.
got a brand new carbon harvest.
And I'll give you the key.
That wasn't even. You weren't even trying though. I can't. I
don't
don't
wanna
think I
try.
can do a farmer accent.
But you've got to, you've made a.
No, I can do
I can only say the word tractor.
tratter.
Tratter.
Get on my tratter. No, that's not it, is it? I could do a Southern American, I think,
Right.
but I have to get into my Forrest Gump one. Ran, Forrest, ran. Jenny.
Can we just move on, please?
Like, is there another would you rather that we can do?
Please.
I'm having such fun. Shout out to Miranda.
Oh, I love Miranda.
The OGs would know. That crippling boy over there wouldn't know, would you? Miranda, I bet you didn't watch her.
No, I didn't watch
You
it.
didn't watch Miranda?
No, no.
Why?
Too young, look at him.
You're the same age.
I know.
I'm older than you.
He actually is.
It's like 4 days.
Still older.
It was a week, actually, I think, fine. Or
Yeah,
8
so-
days.
so,
I don't know.
Oh, are you the 8th?
Yeah.
Shout out to Geminis as well. I'm shouting a lot of people out tonight.
Yeah, even though everyone hates
Today.
us, but
Yeah.
right, move on.
Move on. No, I'm not going to move on, actually. Let's talk about zodiac signs and astrology. Whilst we're on the
It's a load
topic.
of bollocks, man. Doesn't matter.
So you love astrology? Is that what
yeah,
you're telling me?
love it. Yeah.
What do you think? Not to generalize every single girl on the world, but what do you think most girls' obsession with astrology is? You know, when they go, what sign are you?
I think their life's boring and sad. They're trying to find a way to make it interesting.
Wow.
You don't believe in it, so it's fine. I
That
can
was
say
a
it.
hot tie.
It's a load
So
of bollocks, man.
what would you do?
Why is a rock going to save your life?
What's a rock going to save your life?
And what difference does it make? I can just get fucking stone outside right now and pick that up. Is that going to, like, if I charge it in the moon? Sort of thing, charge it. It's
I
not,
don't
it's
think
not
that's
got a USB.
astrology, is it?
Well, it's all the same. It's all linked
Yeah,
together, isn't it?
I know what he means.
It's all linked together.
It's all linked together, but
So bollocks.
astrology's more like moons aligning and that type of shit,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's just-
What you Pisces?
Libra.
Oh. What do
You don't
they
even know
do?
my birthday is, do you?
What do they
I
do?
could not tell you your
No.
birthday, no.
I've only been going out with this brother for 3 years.
October?
See?
The first.
No. That's your dad's.
Oh yeah, I knew it was someone's. 20th.
No.
Uh,
Move on.
not a clue.
Anyway, astrology.
What's
What's your opinion?
You're a what? A Libra, sorry.
Yeah.
So what they do?
Don't know.
I know Geminis are like two-faced, and yeah, we
we're
just
like,
get
we're
hate,
just
don't we?
twats, basically.
Apparently.
I see a lot of
The
mine.
amount of times before,
I see a lot of
obviously,
mine.
sorry, before obviously we were dating, the amount of times you'd match with a girl on Tinder or something, and you'd be like, "What star sign?" And you say Gemini, I'd be like, "No, just straight away,
Yeah.
unmatch, gone."
Disgusting.
Who cares that much?
I know.
Like, I will always stop scrolling on Instagram to find out like
What sign?
all the shit, you know, like all the
Oh,
and
yeah.
people like do it and like they do loads of different things. I will always do that. Like,
Yeah.
what dragon am I on? Do you know what I mean?
What
Like,
dragon?
You know that kind of shit that you see.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And I will always stop and find out, and I get really annoyed when it doesn't come up in like the video that I'm watching.
Yeah.
I've got to go to part
Oh,
two.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. But when you find out there's fucking 6 parts as well, it's like,
Oh, it
Yeah.
reminds me.
And
You
I'll-
don't know which part. You don't know which part. you're in.
exactly.
No,
Yeah.
you've got to watch all 6.
Huh?
Got to watch all 6 then.
Yeah, exactly. So it's smart from these
Smart, yeah.
TikTokers, you know.
Very
They're,
smart.
they're catching on, aren't they?
Nah, I'll watch a maximum 2 parts, then I'm done.
Ah.
I'll watch
Sure.
all
I
attention
won't give
span.
them. I won't give them the satisfaction. It annoys me too much.
Do you reckon your attention span's gone down the drain like Mr. Charles's has?
Mine hasn't.
I see. I don't think so.
Has it?
I'll let you know that.
I think I'm quite like switched on and focused about things.
Yeah, but no, is what I've got to say to that.
But yeah,
Sorry, you asked me a question because that's how good my memory is.
Yeah.
You asked me, so
your
what
opinion.
opinion on
Let's
astrology?
see, my memory.
See, we've both got great memory. Charlie's got shit memory.
Sorry.
No, you're not wrong.
Let's not detract from the subject here at hand. What is my opinion? I don't really have an opinion. I don't really give two. Like you, sometimes video comes along, you know, who you most compatible with.
Love those ones.
Yeah, or stuff like that, or I'll watch them, but I'm like, do I believe it? Not really,
Yeah.
no. But I still get sucked into it.
Yeah.
So, willpower, be stronger. Be stronger, guys. If there's one lesson you can take from this, it's to be strong.
Okay. Moving on.
I'm going to take the next note now.
Okay.
Is cancel culture now officially dead? Are we heading in the other direction?
Andrew Tate? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah,
or-
well, Andrew Tate was a big moving stone, wasn't he? In that, wasn't he? Would you agree or disagree?
What is the
or-
opposite of cancel culture?
Well, it's almost going. We're almost going backwards. I feel I'm seeing quite a lot of racist comments, and KSI recently had that thing went on with him with the racist
And
comment.
he's fine now.
He's fine now, apparently. But
2 years ago. Nah.
I think it depends how big you are. Like, you know, people aren't going to cancel KSI. Like, you can get, and he has got to the point of being big enough that
Yeah.
you can't be cancelled by like one or two comments.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people keep saying like the Kardashians, they're getting cancelled. They're not going to get cancelled.
yeah,
No.
Like, because they're too big for that now.
yeah.
But, you know, like,
So do you think it's dead? Do you reckon? Because I feel like it's stopped and it's picking up a little bit again. Like, but I think it's not actually the people whether they decide if that person's cancelled or not. It's how the person they're trying to cancel, how they react. Like, you look at Ricky Gervais and
Yeah, they
Jimmy
just don't care.
Carr have literally been going for years and years, and they say the most outrageous things ever.
Mm.
Any one of those you could get cancelled for, but it's because they don't react to them or like
yeah,
Ricky
they
Gervais.
focus more on the fan base that has that kind of sense of humour that finds that stuff funny.
Yeah.
So they can't get cancelled. Like,
Yeah.
same with like,
Makes
the way
sense.
that like KSI focuses on the fan base that still supported him, and like, you know, I'm not saying he hasn't took a hit from what's happened.
He
but,
definitely did, but yeah.
you know, like, he's still going
Took several
and he's
hits
going
on
to
the
come
weekend.
back. You are.
Took several hits on the weekend, didn't he?
He did.
I didn't watch it.
No,
He
did
also threw
an elbow.
an elbow, didn't he?
Which
Did he?
shouldn't have
Which
counted.
was a bit controversial.
He didn't mean to do it, but
Well, he didn't mean to, but
it
then
also shouldn't have counted.
yeah, his managers didn't look the best as well because they were supporting him, saying if you check the other angle, he hit fist first or whatever. But realistically, they should just be saying
No, if you hit fist first, you still can't hit your
still
elbow.
you still can't hit with your
That's
elbows
fair.
in a boxing
And
match.
I was going to say, I would argue if you're a boxer, you should be able to control not elbowing somebody in the face.
Yeah, well, that's what
Like, I
like,
get that it's like a big, you know, high tense situation
Yeah.
like that, but I've never accidentally elbowed somebody in the face.
well, yes, me neither. You
No.
See?
no, so there we go. It's quite easy not to elbow people in the face. KSI, take lessons. If you are watching this, which you won't
Definitely
be.
isn't. But
We say this every time, don't we?
Imagine.
hello, JJ.
If the people,
We've got Mark
me a
Zuckerberg
tenner,
and
please.
KSI
Yeah.
watching this podcast.
if the people we actually talk about and say, if you're watching this, actually watch the podcast, we would be like up there with Joe Rogan. That's how much
Yeah,
we think
true.
of ourselves, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know who that is.
Sorry,
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
you don't know Joe Rogan? Is bold, really good at kicking. Do you know who he is
to
now?
be fair.
or-
No.
That's him
Okay.
down to a T.
I would get.
Likes a spliff.
He does like a spliff. He likes a cigar as well. Didn't he do like MMA or whatever
Probably. I don't know.
or something? He's got a podcast. He's very famous for it.
I've seen it now.
Yeah, interviews a lot of famous people. I don't actually know how he got famous for it, but yeah, he's a great bloke. Shout out to him. So essentially, I think we discussed this on the last episode. Has the world gone too soft for your liking, or are we going in the right way, wrong way? What do you think?
Way too soft.
Way too soft?
Yeah, I think I have to agree.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to go to Jeffree Star said this on a podcast. I don't know whose podcast, but like he was there like slating everything about like non-binary and like everything past that and how like soft the world's gone. So like how it's got to be someone in his position, in like a position of power that's also in that community
Yeah.
to say it, because obviously like if you guys said it,
as a white male.
As a straight white,
Straight
The
white
worst
male.
thing on
cis
planet
male.
Earth.
Yeah.
Literally, like, this podcast will never get off the ground.
This podcast won't get off the ground.
It's a valid point. But anyway, you
Okay.
know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like, I mean, I just think it's fucking ridiculous, to be honest.
You think?
Like, I'm completely aligned with like some things that people
Yeah.
say. Like, you know, if you think you were born in the wrong body, that's fine. Identify as what you want. Do not cram it down my throat.
That's what I was gonna say. Be who
Yeah.
you
Because
want to be.
I will
don't
say the
care,
same
but
about
just don't
religions that have
fucking
been around
shove
for
it down my
thousands
throat.
of years. I will say the same to vegans.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anybody else does. I'm too selfish for that.
Yeah, exactly. Live. You can be a furry all you like as long as it's not.
You are one, aren't you?
Huh? Yeah, I like to whack a good tail on, on a Sunday. Around the house,
With those teeth.
Huh?
Oh. Oh. Don't know.
And
You're
this-
laughing. You're a fairy as well.
You are a furry. So,
You strike me as well.
Charlie's just pointed at Sam, the editor, by the way. DJ Jex. What was I going to say? Your humour. We've seen snips of it this podcast, and I love the fact that it's retained. It's still here because I was getting a little bit worried with the messages you were sending. I thought it was getting a bit soft, like
Oh,
the world.
You're getting nervous.
But no,
No, it means being too nice.
yeah, too nice.
Right.
But Con's humours, he brings out the worst in us in a good way, doesn't he? We all just end up bullying each other.
I've been quite
I
reserved this
would
podcast, but-
argue that you bully me just as much as I. Like sometimes you start it.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
I'll
do
be
like to
sat. I'll be
start
sat here having Sunday dinner, and you'll start judging me for how many Yorkie puds I've got on my plate.
You had 8 Yorkshire puddings.
You can eat what you want.
It was once. Do you know what I mean?
Leave me alone.
I'm deficiting now anyway. I'll be skinny by something. It's calm.
And see, that's
Summer
probably
starts
my
in
fault, isn't
how many
it?
days?
Isn't good.
You are.
How many days does summer start?
No, we're not. No, not like.
I'm
summer,
not
like-
calling them
Fat
back.
No,
shaming.
when, like,
Wow.
when my summer starts, I've not got many, I've
Wow.
not got any plans in June. I'm very like freed up in July. It's like August. I need to be
okay.
I need to be skinny by Creamfields mainly, which is the end of August. So realistically, as long as I'm getting skinnier by summer.
Mm.
No, I've seen you lose some pounds over the weeks.
Well, really cool.
doing well.
You are skinny anyway, so
No, yeah, I am. I've just got
what
like.
the fuck was that for?
I've just got like a big belly, and Max has seen
Oh,
it.
so
like,
I don't worry about
It's a podge.
It's the alcohol, man.
It's
Does it
yeah,
do
no,
me
it's
over?
just a beer belly
It's
because
actually
it's
doing me over.
yeah. I've seen food bellies and beer bellies, and I can.
I
confirm
lost
it is
about a
beer belly.
stone and a half when I did dry January.
Yeah,
Did
well
you?
there you go.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
and
I
I
used
only
to be
did 20
fat.
days.
Oh yeah. Can we get a
Ooh.
picture of Charlie fat?
No,
no, not
no,
fat, but
no,
bigger.
large. No.
no. I was fat.
chunky
I don't
size.
remember being fat though. I was never fat, was I? I think it's just like my face was just like
Put the picture we've all
Inflamed for
seen
some reason.
right here, and
No, to be fair, like we've all changed a lot since we were young, though. Like,
I don't think I have, but
that was
sure.
only like year 11 though.
hey, but how many years ago was that?
Like how many years ago was year 11?
2, 3,
4 years ago?
4 years.
Okay, no, see,
Was it?
Was it 4 years
No,
ago?
what-
No, I
it
think
was,
it is.
yeah.
It was. That's
Oh.
disgusting.
That's horrible.
4 years ago, I pretty much still looked like this.
Yeah.
I,
I,
I was a
Ah.
skinnier version
Yeah,
of this.
yeah.
Like, I had the same
I
hairstyle.
think I've changed quite a
I've
bit.
always been tan.
You've always been tall as well.
I think
haven't
Yeah.
this time last year I started changing quite a bit. Sort of looked
See,
like
it
I am
hit
now.
you quite late then, really. Like,
Yeah.
Because they
Like,
say that you have a
fuck it
few
did.
glow ups in your life, and normally you do get one
Maybe
around
the
like
one.
17. Because I think you get like another one when you're like 25, and then one when you're older. But
you? Yeah.
hit you quite late then.
Mm.
Yeah, it
Thank
did.
God.
Well, I think puberty hit both of us quite late. I don't know when your voice kicked in. Mine still
My voice has
hasn't.
always been quite low.
Has it?
Always been.
I'm
quite
still
low,
waiting
yeah.
for mine to go low.
But
But
it's quite low, yeah.
It's annoyingly low because I feel like my voice isn't suited to a podcast, but
I think it is. I sleep to it, I do.
my voice.
When it comes
That's
out,
so
I can't
weird.
wait. No, I can't wait when it comes out. The
gonna
first
put it on.
episode.
Are we gonna have like a premiere?
We can do.
Shall we do a reaction video of all of us watching?
What, be like
the
Fine
first pod-
Bros. We'll
I
get
feel
some
like-
kids in here as well to watch it as well.
Sorry?
What, Fine Bros kids?
Can
Have
I
you not seen that?
you?
Fine.
Fine
by
Bros,
the-
have you not seen
I'd rather
that?
sit by the stinker than the pedo.
Kids react.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they do all the old people as well.
Yeah,
and shit, don't they?
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Not just kids.
Yeah, it's like that's their YouTube channel. It's like people react to like loads of shit. They have like old people like reacting to WAP.
You recovered that quite well, to be fair.
Have you not seen that?
I have seen
I
it.
was
Yeah.
going to say, you're trying to shit, they were massive.
Yeah, but you just came out and said, let's get the kids on.
Speaking of kids react, have you seen that one kid, that Lucas? In the one video, he like hated like gay people, but now he's actually gay.
Well, that's what happens most of the time.
Yeah, I do feel like internalized homophobia often comes from
Gay.
people not wanting to accept their own sexuality.
What was we talking about then?
Um,
Can he remember? You know me.
What were we talking about?
That internalized Homophobia.
we weren't, no.
After before that.
Before.
Are we having
before.
a premiere?
Oh yeah, premiere. Are we doing that?
Yeah,
Could
can
do.
I mean, can do. We've got 13 followers.
I know.
A total of 13 on
Shit.
Instagram. Oh,
5
Massive
are in
now.
this room.
Yeah, to be fair, you got a point.
when you put it like
Yeah, I've
that,
got a point.
like that, conspiracy theory, we have already found the cure for cancer. That's quite dark, but agree or
It's quite
disagree? I want to hear Connor first. Sorry, Charles.
No, it's
No,
fine.
just because he's our guest, you know. And then you.
I've got a weird opinion. Like, do I find it very weird that like political figures and like the royal family don't suffer from cancer? Or yes, but then do they just not publicise it for a sign of like weakness? Yeah, if we all found out the Queen had cancer, the nation looks very weak. So, you know, it depends what you believe. Like the reason for that would be.
Yeah. Or are they lizards? Remember that theory, conspiracy theory?
I feel like, have you seen like the conspiracy theory like pyramid? It's like the bottom is like, if you believe this, you need to seek help, and the top is like, this shit's real. Have you seen it? It's
No.
like a thing.
Matches down there.
Like
Oh,
the
it must be,
lizard,
yeah.
the
Lizards are down
the
there.
lizard people are at the bottom.
Pigeon cameras at the bottom as well, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these people, Matt, I used to see all the time people saying like, oh, there was no pigeons during lockdown because they were recharging.
Recharge.
First of all, where were they recharging millions of pigeons?
The Tesla banks. Elon
Well, no,
supplying.
but people were on the Tesla banks.
True. So you do or don't believe that there's a cure for cancer, or
I don't.
you don't?
No.
But you find it suspicious that the royal family are.
I find it suspicious, but then it might not be suspicious. It might be as simple as
It
they
might just
don't
be,
publicise it
Yeah.
for that reason I've stated. So
Yeah. And also, they're not surrounded by that many germs, are they?
you don't
Ignore
get cancer
me.
from germs.
Huh?
I don't sit inside all day.
Yeah,
you know?
ignore
But
that comment.
you can also imagine, like, especially like, as a future like monarch,
Mm,
like in obviously the UK's
sorry.
what's the
going on?
word? The UK's case. Like in the UK states. Anyway, I'm moving on. Like you can imagine, like William gonna be the king of England. You know, when Charles kicks the bucket, he's probably been having tests because if he has got cancer himself, they're gonna want to remove them ASAP. So
Yeah.
finding them early by running those tests
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
gonna be the best way to go about that as well.
They probably have like fucking weekly check. No, not weekly checks.
No, they probably
Mate,
do have like yearly
yearly
like health
checks,
checkups.
yeah.
Like because their heart rates and everything, like they've got to preserve the life of like reigning monarchs, haven't they?
Yeah.
Fucking Charles's heart rate must be through the roof.
His
The
fucking
colour of his
blood
skin is
sugar as
bright
well,
red.
yeah.
Got the state of his fingers.
I know.
God, they're like these microphones.
Yeah.
That shit,
They
like,
probably
Yeah,
are, to be fair.
chunky.
And your Bonnie on opinion?
Nah, there's not. But
There's not.
no, I just think, you know how we all got like a vaccine for COVID quite quickly.
Yeah.
There is a way around it. I just think they're a bit reluctant to do it.
To go for it. Why
No,
do you
because
think
like
that then?
I know what you're saying because we needed that.
Here's my one as well though. We've got a vaccine for COVID-19, but viruses develop and change. So
Yeah,
like,
I
if, you know,
suppose.
when it changes still that vaccine doesn't cover, you might have to get it again. Same with the flu. This is why like the flu's always gonna be an issue.
Mm.
And same with like cancer. There's so many different types of cancer. Some of them have been cured. Some are through surgery, some
True.
are through medication, like some are through chemo. Others not yet. Like, you know, leukemia, one of the most severe forms of cancer. You know, when it's in every white blood cell every red blood cell in your body, that's not going to be a case of medication. Like, it needs like a lot more severe work than that.
Mm.
Yes.
So there's just too many different avenues to look down in that sense as well, that like they need to research them all. And also a lot of cancer research money goes to those providing support for families,
Yeah.
not just the researching of it.
Fair enough. You're coming in with some straight facts there.
I'm mic dropping. Well, I won't drop these because they're expensive.
Yes, please don't. Please don't.
I won't,
you
don't
know.
worry. I'll place these down gently.
Nice.
So you don't believe there's no cure?
No, there's not.
Oh, well, I'm gonna say the opposite because you know me.
Course, Yeah.
You know. No. Actually, I've always believed there.
Trying to make the headlines.
Well, no.
Just trying to be different, man. No one cares.
Okay.
Carry on.
No. I promise you. I'm not just doing it for attention. You
Okay.
know, attention seeker and whatnot. I've always believed there is, just because, as well, something recent that that's came out that's confirmed my theory is, have you seen we apparently can start resetting aging? Have you seen that or not?
No.
No.
Okay, well, apparently we can do reset aging now in terms of facial structure and everything. I don't ask me how, but we'll have to hopefully play a little short clip of how we do it or whatnot. So how can we get there before we get to cure for cancer when cancer's
When
been,
you say
like,
reset aging, in what way do you
like
mean?
literally
Like
you can
physical appearance or like your vital organs?
I think everything. So you're 70 and you can physically appearance and body wise you can reset all the way down to like
I feel like
50.
I need more evidence on this. Like, I'm just a bit...
we'll get the
I don't
clip.
believe
We'll
you.
get the clip. I don't know if it's fully true, but it looked true to me. It looked true
And
to
like,
me.
would that apply to everyone? Like, you know, if someone smoked 20 a day since they were 18, they get to 70. You can't just revert their lungs back. Like, their lungs are going to be fucked.
Well, I think we
Yeah.
found a button for it. That's all I'm saying. I
I
think
don't
they did
you-
tests
You
on
wouldn't
like,
want that though, would you?
I don't know,
Well, I've always-
immortality.
You know, would you want immortality?
Yeah.
Imagine you got, like, you fell on a well.
Oh yeah, it'd be a long
Or not
day.
specifically a well, but imagine you got stuck
long
somewhere that
day.
you could never escape from.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and you could spend hundreds of years there and you're just alive.
Experience is experience. That's what I've got to say to that.
What the f-
God, he's such an entrepreneur.
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
Such an entrepreneur. Just, experience. Have you seen that thing where it's like, if you offered me 50 grand to slap my mom, this was on a podcast, man, and I fucking love this podcast. I wouldn't do it because, no. If you gave me 50 grand to slap my mom, I'd do it, but wouldn't take the money because that is invaluable on my resume.
Shout out to that. Go on then. What's that
I
podcast?
can't remember. I watch too many podcasts. I
But
don't
you
know.
love it. That
I
much.
watch them on TikTok and I don't subscribe to any of them. I'm a bad person.
I hate podcasts.
Yeah, we've already talked
You're on a
about this.
podcast?
I know.
I know he's a weirdo, man.
Swings and roundabouts.
He's such a weirdo. But anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, how can we discover that and then cancer's been around for as long as we can remember, but we still haven't got that? I think conspiracy theory is because of the overpopulation. They're just like, let cancer happen and kill off people.
But wouldn't they?
Mm.
But COVID was killing people faster and respectfully the weaker people.
yeah.
So surely that would be a better way to do it anyway, wouldn't it? Why would they not hold off on the COVID vaccine? Let survival of the fittest kind of take its course, kill the weaker people, and then be like, oh, miraculously, we've also found a cure for cancer. Now the population is back down to 4 billion.
I think they had that mindset at the start, but then I think they tried to slowly reel out COVID, and then it just went rapid, and then they thought, shit, people have noticed already. People are dropping like flies. We need to do something about this now. I think they wanted to create a new cancer with COVID, I reckon. Do you know what I mean? Another slow
Wasn't
killer.
there evidence that said it came out from a lab though?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I
Yeah.
reckon it was manufactured. Yes, in a laboratorium.
Yeah, but there's a difference between manufactured and manufactured for
That
that
reason.
reason. Like, you know, all across the world there are like really dangerous like diseases, like ones that we've got vaccines for that are, like,
Yeah.
is it smallpox that was really bad, or cowpox?
Malaria.
Smallpox.
That's still about smallpox. It was, wasn't it? And like that's
Eradicated.
been lab born again, but just for the purpose of science, like to find out more about it, not to be used to kill people. But if that ever leaked, it wouldn't be ideal, obviously.
Shit.
But
Yeah. Well, you might have just changed my mind because, you know, I'm a suggestible man. I'm open-minded, so I appreciate your comments on that.
no worries.
Thanks for that one, Phil. Thanks for that, Phil. The second conspiracy theory was the moon landing was fake.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
It is fake.
Oh.
It is.
Go on.
Surely that's
There's
at the
just
bottom of
too
the
much
pyramid.
evidence to suggest like
Give us a few bits
a
of
few.
evidence.
Right, so you look in the visor,
Yes.
you see a camera. Also, the flag's waving. It wouldn't wave in space.
Yeah.
There's not the gravity and shit. There's science.
Gravity
don't know.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
like that.
And also, you think about like the actual sort of surrounding sort of, I don't know how to word it, like politics around it. Like them and Russia were racing to get to the moon. There's, I don't know. It's just all sort of that in one makes it seem like it's not real. And also, people haven't really been there since, which is another thing. Like, is it like
But they say it's
Is
too
it not
like.
bollocks?
They
It's
say,
not worth it.
They say, what's the point now if
I
someone's
mean,
already
it's a
been
massive
there?
lump of cheese in it, so
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your
What's the
opinion on
point?
it?
What's my opinion? Not that. And I can tell yours is the
Thank
same
God.
as mine because the way you're looking at me.
what
Like that.
you actually think it happened?
I think.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
so.
Can I?
You go on.
I'm going to make a comment on everything you've just said.
Okay.
The first moon landing, do you not think they would take like a whole camera crew? Like cameras and like lights and shit. It's the first moon landing.
I don't know.
Like, of course, they're not just going to take like, oh, I've got my
I swear there
Nokia,
was like some blokes
I've got my
standing there.
Nokia brick. I'm just going to take a photo on the moon.
I don't know.
I
They're
will
not GoPros
back
back then.
Charlie as well. There is a video, obviously video of them bouncing around on the moon, and they said I think if you speed it up, it's just them bouncing around basically in slow mo, just running around a place. I've seen that video, but I still think it was real.
I don't know. Like all
Mate.
that stuff, I sort of makes me believe it isn't real. But then also, is it really like worth faking?
Also,
There's not really getting much
no.
from it, is it?
Yeah.
So,
Except from winning the race against Russia. That's
yeah,
it,
but
really.
that's not even a
But
big
NASA
thing,
is
is it?
so big of a like corporation. Would they fake
You
it
know,
and
you don't know, do you?
risk it?
They're all a bit dodgy, aren't they? So
Well, Area 51.
Also, there is an atmosphere on the moon, isn't there? It's just a weaker atmosphere. than
yeah,
ours,
so I don't
surely.
Think, yeah, but I don't know if wind.
But-
I don't know what you need for wind. I don't know what sort of
No, I know, but does
Air.
it like dust flies across the moon? Doesn't it?
only when like kicked though.
Oh, does it?
There's no air on there to like basically move it.
So you could be right. You could be right. I'm gonna
research this later.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of research, but for the minute, I'm gonna say it was real.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Sorry,
Sorry,
Charles.
Charles.
It's alright.
Staring contest is our mini game of the week,
Oh my
Quite
eyes are feeling
excited.
dry as fuck as
and
well.
it's gonna be with Charlie and Connor.
It's like the worst time.
Why not? Yeah.
Huh? Well, I can do it after if you. But I used to sit in front of a TV screen for hours on end and not blink.
He didn't used to go out the house.
I didn't used to go out of the house, so you don't want that
You're
smoke.
welcome. For having a
But
life now, by the way.
I'm excited to see this competition.
Sorry, I'm just warming
I'll be the
my nose.
referee.
Huh?
I'll be the referee.
Alright.
Get your eyeballs ready
Right, I'm gonna lose this.
and
my
tell
eyes
me
feel dry
when
as
you're
fuck.
ready.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
And the marks. Get set.
Am I meant to be sat in front of you?
Go. I don't know if Charlie. There won't be a camera for Charlie. Can you sort of swivel? Do a swivel motion,
it's not
please.
looking good for me.
I blinked
Did you
twice.
who blinked first?
Oh,
That was hurting that.
Oh my crumbs!
Got
You're
weak
tearing
eyes.
up.
Shit.
Well,
Oh,
that was
indeed.
pathetic.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a stone contest with the audience.
Look, we all know if we start measuring how tall everyone is, I'm the winner. So
Irrelevant in this
Yeah, there's
case.
no need for that.
rather be able to
Stephen, I'm
rather be
watching
able
you.
to reach the top shelf.
Oh no, I haven't done this in a while. So, did I
You
blink?
blinked.
You blinked. Yeah.
That tears for you.
You've got really big
You
eyes.
can have it.
Huh? I got really big eyes.
Yeah.
My eyes get dilated so quickly, don't they?
Yeah.
Like any bit of alcohol or even orange squash nowadays goes straight to my eyes. You know,
What, make him shrink?
no, the opposite.
You're fucking massive.
Dilate. They go massive. I remember someone in when I was at a pub. I told you, didn't I? They was looking through the window at me, and they went, "What you on? What drugs you on?" I said alcohol, because they said your eyes are like that.
Yeah, Ollie's eyes go the same. I think it's because you've got blue eyes, like the blue on black. You can just see
Yeah.
it a lot more.
Yeah. Or is it because we're the devils
Maybe.
looking into your cell? That's
Have you got green eyes?
yes, I think.
Yeah, you have.
Sexy boy. Sexy. So sexy. So sexy. That was a good contest. I say contest. There wasn't
Look, it was weak. Okay,
It
we all
was
know it
weak,
was
yeah.
weak.
Yeah, it was weak from both of you. And me, to be fair. Could have done better. Shush. Controversial. Unpopular opinion moments. Let's do this. I think I started last week, so if one of
I've
you
got
early-
mine yet. I'm just
You
still
ain't got
thinking.
yours,
Nah.
Connor? Do you want to
Prepared.
start us off? Didn't you say one?
I said one upstairs, but I can't remember what it was.
You said fine. I'll start us off again. boys have not come prepared. We gave them so many days and weeks to
He
prepare. for this.
phoned me 20 minutes before I got here, and I was at home.
As I said, so much preparation. So I'll go first.
I've got mine.
Charlie's going first.
Okay. It's not really unpopular, but you know this. I hate beaches. I hate
Beaches?
sand.
Same.
They're
That's
just
not
shit.
popular because
I don't
three
care.
people here
No, I
and we
don't
all
care.
agree.
They're just shit.
they are shit. Yeah.
Nothing nice about them.
No,
Just sand gets everywhere and it's just not enjoyable.
the aesthetic,
Mm,
I like
but the
looking at one, but-
practicality is not it.
Yeah, it's not even like it's nice sand. You always get the little bits of shit in the sand as well. It
Yeah.
hurts your foot.
and then you get stuck in that never-ending loop of like, sand's stuck to me. So you go into the sea to get it off, and then you come out, and then the sand's stuck to me, and
And
then you.
why do they always put those like things by the beach that you can use to wash yourself?
What, the showers, sort of things.
Why do they always put those like 2 fucking meters away from the pavement where you've got to walk over more sand? Like this
True.
happened in Future Ventura, and I was literally had to like long jump. I failed. I tried 3 times.
Yeah,
I was just embarrassed by the end of it.
I would have loved to have been there and seen that. You know, start recording, going, "Ha! Look at Connor trying to jump."
Okay.
Indian Chinese is overrated, and I don't mean the people. I'm not racist.
Because to clarify.
No, just to clarify. Yes. I actually love Indian Chinese people, especially Indian gals. Yeah, it's overrated. I have got plain taste. I've got the taste buds of a 2-year-old.
You're
But
a
I
boring
saw
fuck.
someone rinsing, like on a video, earlier. I think it was earlier, rinsing people who've got like this plain Jane taste buds like me. And then, in all fairness, he did say, but if it's because of an allergy, then that's fair enough.
Yeah, like, I will say, like, I understand the not wanting to eat Indian, especially.
Yeah, I
all
suppose.
my allergic reactions from nuts, so don't throw a nut at me. All my allergic
What kind of
reactions are
I
from.
was thinking, I don't nut on.
Oh,
Oh no, no,
dear.
no!
Yeah,
This
not
is
like
a
that.
PG. This is family friendly. What
Oh,
the hell
sorry.
is going on? It's from Indian food. Every time I've had a
No.
reaction.
There was a. You were at like a Chinese
Oh.
buffet once, weren't you? And his mum was like, "Have some satay sauce." Didn't even know
Sorry.
it was a
That's
nut-based sauce.
Yeah, you
Almost killed her son.
you correct me. I got it wrong. Sorry. Every reaction is because of my mom, not the Indian food. That was it, because she was actually the first one who gave me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and then the same woman who recommended satay sauce.
it's so nice though.
It is good sauce.
It was nice when I was eating it, just not so much after.
I mean,
when a pen was in the leg.
I do get it. Like when it's your allergies, I
Yeah.
don't get other things though. Like, I don't get why you won't eat like peppers.
I ate some peppers today. Actually, you proud of me?
I am actually, because when I cook for him, I've got to like go for
You
him.
don't eat pepper.
When I serve
Or
everything, I've
mushrooms,
got to pick
yeah.
the pepper. See, mushrooms I get on there.
Yeah, not everyone's getting
I'll
that.
eat like a mushroom like in like a curry,
I wouldn't eat it on its own.
in like a spag bol or something. But I won't eat one on their own.
Never used to eat onions as well.
though. I never used to eat
That
onions.
bastard, I love an onion.
I never
Yeah.
used to. I love them now though.
There are onions in like everything I cook.
It's so nice.
I know what we can agree on, and possibly all of us. Peas. Just fuck off.
I don't dislike
kind of
them.
peas?
but, like,
Just green peas. They're
Like
just
garden
pointless.
peas.
yeah,
Oh, I fucking love garden peas.
Okay.
So nice.
they're just such a waste of space.
Nah,
They
yeah,
are a
I don't
plate
have them very
filler.
often, but
No, they're a plate for the I like mushy peas.
nah, fuck off. That's horrible.
Yeah. Go away.
Okay, sorry.
No, leave. You heard me.
You couldn't move me if you tried.
That is true, to be fair. That is true. I am actually quite tall nowadays, like 6'2", I think. What was your unpopular opinion?
I'm not. I can't remember. I mean, I've got. If we're on food, I think pizza is one of the most overrated foods of all
I
time.
agree.
I hate you both.
I agree. You fucking
I
love
think-
it. Why?
I think pizza
Hate
is
both.
only as good as the toppings on it. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay,
Well,
and it's
obviously.
only ever going to be okay. But you can give me the best pizza in the world. It's not going to be as good as like a nice burger or a
Or a
pasta
pasta,
dish
yeah.
No.
or like most of the foods. It's always like one of the last things I'd choose.
I'm angry now. I love pizza.
I know,
I know,
you're
you don't-
obsessed.
Why would you say that?
I can't believe
You can carry on eating.
you love it that much.
No, I
That's
do.
so good.
I think I've gone some weeks of having like 3 or 4 pizzas.
That's really
But
bad.
That's quite bad, obviously. But those times are long gone. But
And
no,
I'm the one that's having to go on a calorie deficit. You know, after Sunday lunch the other day,
Mm.
you know I didn't eat for the rest of the day. I had a pack of Pom Bears,
Yeah,
68 calorie pack of Pom Bears for the rest of the day. That's all I ate.
I think I had a
Teddy
Domino's
faces.
after that.
No, it was Pom Bears.
Was it?
I had a mixture of everything because 1 week we were
Any faces better, I
hungover.
think you get more. in
You
the
do, but
bag.
they're also like 98 calories a bag. So like you do
So
you get more in the
like-
bag, but you do pay for the price of it. And like
Yeah.
Pombos are goated.
Pombears are good.
Oh, nice.
I'm conscious this is a long
It's a
episode.
very long.
But, you
a
know,
lot's
we've
going to be cut out though, so.
We've got a special guest, Connor. You got to turn up for these type of
true.
plays.
Oh, I can talk.
You can talk. We all can talk. That's a great fact from Connor. Well done. And I think we'll finish it there. Actually,
Yeah, that'll do.
yeah, we'll finish it there. So, what I always just start to do nowadays, you know, to finish off the podcast, say exactly one word that you're thinking of right now. Just one word.
Boat.
Boat.
Beer.
Tree. And that's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This has been the Good Day podcast
Good day.
episode.
Good day.
Thank you for that, guys.
You're welcome,
Um,
darling.
Connor was our special guest. We love you all. Again, catch a ground eye.
Goodbye.
Bye.